What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to Azazel's Gaming Room, and today we're here to finally talk about the Division 2 Brooklyn DLC. They have dropped a trailer. We're gonna go right into it right now. I have not seen it. I've seen people are excited for it. I'm very excited for it. I hope you're excited for it, but we're gonna just go straight in. Yeah, they gotta go hard with this, right? So we're gonna see. Let's just dive in. If you're new, leave a like. If you're a returning person, leave a comment. And if you're a hater, well, I might catch you in this DLC sometime in the future. But Division 2, they need this, so let's go in. I ain't finna make this too long. The video is way too lengthy, as you see. It's 11 minutes. It's an 11-minute trailer for this video. I don't even call it a trailer. It's more like an episode, but let's just go in.
Thanks for tuning in, and welcome to the Division 2 showcase.
Yes, sir.
We have a lot in store for you today.
I hope you do.
Let's go.
Year 6 has truly become a year of transformation, where we've crafted an ever-evolving experience by making modifiers a core part of our seasonal framework.
Okay.
With 3 distinct seasons throughout the year, each introduced significant changes to the endgame and our seasonal model.
Might get new
As
modifiers. We need
year
that.
7, we remain dedicated to pushing the game to new heights of accessibility for new players and engagement.
With only a few weeks remaining until the final climax mission of Year 6,
I'm gonna pause it right here too. If you heard what he just said, we have he said a few weeks, but we literally have 2 weeks left until we could do the new master mission for the Birdie's new exotic backpack. Make sure y'all get on and do that. Y'all don't want to be doing all the scouts within the same day the mission come out. You're going to be burnt out. If you've been there before with the last one, you don't want to do it again, but I advise you to get on and do that.
let's take a sneak peek at what's in store for the upcoming Year 7.
Year 7 will focus on 3 main goals. With
three.
the constant influx of new players, improving and streamlining the onboarding process for new agents is more important than ever. We are also focused on adding more depth to the endgame, ensuring there is always something exciting to look forward to. Year
More
7
in depth for the gameplay. I mean, more in depth for end gameplay. Okay, for the end game. See, we need that. Legendary? No,
will solidify seasons as a cornerstone of the Division 2 experience. Our ambition is to increase the pace and situations, allowing for more regular updates and fresh experiences. Of course, seasons are not the only thing you can expect. During Year 7, we want to make the open world a more dynamic part of the endgame.
Oh, we get some changes to the open world. Let's go.
For example, we're working on introducing an entirely new wrapper to open world activities that react to your actions while unlocking exotic blueprints farming to help you complete your arsenal. We also
Look at that icon on the bottom by the obliterate proc. It's kind of like a globe or a sphere. I don't know if that's new,
More
but
specifically, we have a package of revamps that will add more depth to the endgame progression, giving you more control over tinkering and item customization.
We aim
more control of tinkering and customization. Woo!
to make Year 7 seasons a truly holistic experience by realigning the modifiers, gear, and gameplay with the narrative elements of the seasons, including the manhunt and climax.
Additionally, we want to leave room for your feedback. As we run a live game, we do our best to stay attuned to your needs and
you definitely
remain
gonna get my
flexible
feedback.
to try to align our vision with
I ain't trying. I know I keep pausing, but bro, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it be where it be. Y'all better increase that health. Y'all better increase that health pool, bro, because we need that.
your expectations.
We'll be sharing more updates over the course of the year, so you can look forward to more news and announcements each season.
In Year 7, you can look forward to a variety of in-game events, including XP multipliers as well as seasonal projects.
Additionally,
mod.
exciting new
Okay.
features such as weapon stats and resource boost will be introduced.
Year 6
Weapon
introduced one of
stats.
the most anticipated quality of life updates, the stash space increase.
In Year 7, we'll continue expanding stash space along
Whoa! I have to run that back. Y'all heard what they just said? Hold up, DJ, run that back. Hold up.
7 will continue expanding stash space along
They're gonna continue to add stash space. What? Hey, one up Roman Reigns. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
with the Battle for Brooklyn DLC.
Talking about the DLC, today we are thrilled to bring you an in-depth look at Battle for Brooklyn. Battle for Brooklyn expands the Division franchise with a gripping new story. Whether you're a veteran eager to dive deeper into the narrative or completely new to the franchise, the DLC has something for everyone.
So y'all heard that. The DLC has something for everyone. Well, according to what Mr. Yannick says, but when the DLC come out, we will really see that for ourselves. Cause they be capping. It's a lot of stuff.
Time, players can explore post-pandemic New York in the fall, navigating iconic Brooklyn neighborhoods. You can tackle the new challenges solo or in co-op, making this DLC exciting for everyone.
Aye. See right there? We could do this solo and co-op. Here's the thing that I want y'all to fix though. Are y'all going to make it towards we could do our, journeys and scouts together? Because it still counts as an individual who, if we join a team and we do the scouts, or if we do, shall I say, the priority objectives or whatever, like y'all need to make it towards like if we're in a team play, we could do the priority objectives together or something. Hopefully that's what y'all do. I remember y'all talked about like doing them type of things, especially with the journeys within teams, because it sucks that you're in a team and you literally do your own separate stuff. It's like, what's the point of playing in a team? So hopefully with this change that you're talking about, hopefully y'all did the changes to that too. Sorry they didn't want to pause the video. I just had to put my input on that because it's very annoying when they do that. And they said they was gonna fix that for this season and they haven't did it. So yeah.
Let's take a look at what awaits agents in Brooklyn.
Battle for Brooklyn is set in the faithfully recreated Brooklyn neighborhoods of Brooklyn Heights and Dumbo, including some familiar areas for the Division 1 players, as well as some new areas never explored in the franchise.
Main missions take place off-site to allow for a greater bespoke story experience.
Look at that map. See, that's not a bad map. You gotta remember, this DLC is supposed to be $15 apparently, according to what Tom Henderson said. They probably gonna show it off in this trailer, but that's a pretty decent map. I mean, for $15, you can't get mad. You got the White House. You see, you got the little map right there on the top. Like, you can fast travel back and forth. You got a decent amount of missions. Let's listen to what you gonna say.
And the traditional side missions are replaced by replayable missions you can access from the open world.
To experience everything that Battle for Brooklyn has to offer, it will take approximately 6 to 10 hours.
Wow. This DLC would take 6?
Especially
10 hours.
if you want to discover all the activities we have prepared for you, including 4 control points, 12 living world activities, 10 bounty locations, 8 hunter readers,
Okay.
and a new set of collectible.
Let me pause that back. Let me pause that. You see that we getting 4 control points, 12 living world activities, 10 bounty locations in that map we've seen, 8 hunter riddles, new collection, new collectible bounty sets.
Collectible bounties.
That's a lot.
We're going back to Brooklyn because sometimes you need to go back to where you started.
That's
to see
where
how
it
far
is.
you've come.
You're right.
A lot's happened in Brooklyn since the prologue of Division 1. People have moved over, trying to escape the chaos of Manhattan, and they're looking to build a new life, make a change. Coming to Brooklyn in the fall is absolutely significant to our story. It helps
Change
measure
is
the
good.
passage of time and our characters and players' evolution as we approach the 1-year anniversary of activation.
To bring autumn to the Division 2, we had to investigate firstly the vegetation and the weather. Via the foliage, we are dressing the city in warm autumn colors. For the weather, we have crafted something specific to Brooklyn. We went for a mix of warm weather with cold and light, and of course, something moodier to try to capture the autumnal contrasts. For Washington Street,
we in the
iconic
fall
starting area
time,
in the Division 1
cool.
overlooking Manhattan Bridge.
At least we're getting a new scenery. It took them a long time. Rather the snow, but at least we're getting closer to winter time. So maybe after the fall, we might get another DLC. It might be winter, and that might be it for the Division.
But also really show at a glance how time has passed and hint to what might have happened in the meantime.
The bridge is the heart of Brooklyn, and the people there have pulled talent and resources.
That looks like, wow, that looks like our little base settlement. I like that.
Our hostile factions would like to acquire. There, you'll be tasked with protecting the people who built the settlement. Some of the characters you'll meet at the bridge throughout the campaign are familiar faces like Theo Parnell and Dr. Candle.
Division 1, wow, she's coming back. Let's go.
And a brand new face that we've really only heard her voice, Agent Hoskins.
Oh, that
When
motherfucker.
taking
Wow.
Candle from Division 1 to Division 2, we wanted to show that some time has passed. She's still wearing her same old
Yo, that's crazy. So if y'all don't know, she's from Division 1, bro. She's from Division 1.
ID badge, but it's now more worn
Jessica
and
Candle.
has some wear to it. And my colleague Marie's ID badge here at Massive actually proved as a perfect reference for this because it has seen some better days. When designing Melanie Hoskins, we wanted to make sure that you can recognize some of her backstory and her character design.
We need that.
So we gave her a very cute bracelet that says Mom that she wears that were made by her 4-year-old son Freddie. And throughout Brooklyn, we've hidden all these character backstories in their character designs.
The settlement evolves throughout the campaign in multiple stages. What we wanted to capture here is the feeling of community coming together, building and protecting themselves. Brooklyn was hit by the hurricane alongside Manhattan, only here things happened a bit differently. For some areas, the people in Brooklyn have come together to protect the shoreline from the hurricane, so its impact on the city has not been the same as in Manhattan. Moreover, the community has also started cleaning up after the storm.
Like the
People in
cleaners.
Brooklyn strive to rebuild their lives. They are looking into covering their base necessities in terms of food and water. So they are using the available space inside the city to do
That
so,
looks
including the
nice.
rooftops.
In the DLC, players will actually be facing an enemy that they are usually used to, or that they have been fighting already, and that's the cleaners. But there's a special twist on those cleaners because they actually
Hold up. Y'all see that level 44? Do y'all see that level 44 to the top? Does that mean we're going to level 50? This just made the DLC more excited. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but do you not see that 44 on the top? Yo, oh, you know what? Let's go.
have a new weapon, which is what we call the Purple Flame. People might be familiar
my
with the idea of the
God.
Purple Flame.
50.
Those who have played the Incursion, the Mirror Estate, they might have seen that already. This is something we introduced back then. But in this DLC, in Battle for Brooklyn, the cleaners have been able to find ways to mass produce this weapon. And this is really their main way of bringing destruction. This is how they
Status
launched
effect.
the assault on Brooklyn now, using that new weapon to really try to
Y'all see a little purple icon right by the bar where your armor be at? It look like this is basically their new status effect, what they added, at least for the cleaners. Very interesting, you know, something
erase
different.
Brooklyn, from the map. So
Oh,
as an
okay,
agent,
okay.
You have to go there, not just face the cleaners as you know them, but face the cleaners with that extra level of threat and of danger because of the Purple Flame. In-game, what this means, basically, is there is a new effect that is added to the usual fire effect you would get from the cleaners. Every time you face a cleaner that uses Purple Flame, you're not only going to be set on fire, but we're also adding a corrosion effect. And this corrosion, what it
Corrosion
does,
effect.
is basically reducing your max armor. So the longer you engage in a fight against cleaners with Purple Flame, the lower your armor gets. And even if you use armor kits, even if you try to heal, you're only going to be able to go as high as what your new maximum is. And that maximum keeps decreasing the longer you fight them.
All right, question though. Does that affect health? Are we going to get a health increase? Because if this corrosion effect does your armor, I'm telling you, we need some stronger health. We need some more higher health values. Pray to God, please, Division God. Please bless them with increasing the health values. Please, please.
And of course, this is part of our story. This is part of why the cleaners are coming to Brooklyn, or why you need to go there and stop them, because it's an unusual threat. It's something that even the civilians in Brooklyn are not used to. We're going to have to find out how did they produce it, where are they producing it, and how did they get all the supplies they need to actually be able to mass produce this new weapon.
No Division story would be complete without the hunters. In Brooklyn, we have 8 new riddles and 8 masks that you can unlock.
Oh yeah.
If you're willing to take on the challenge.
New
For the Brooklyn
hunters.
we wanted their uniforms to actually match their mask designs a bit more than they usually do.
Yo, can we get that outfit? That joint look raw, yo. That's what we need. Why our outfits don't look like that?
Also echo into the game design of the puzzles that unlocks.
look fire.
We wanted to create a cohesive theme while maintaining the amazing classic hunter look.
Control points are a big part of the open world. With Brooklyn, we've taken them one step further. Based on faction ownership, players can expect a different challenge every time they encounter the same control points. Each hostile faction has
that's
its own unique
nice.
ingredients. The cleaners have the purple flame, while the Rikers also have some surprises up their sleeve. Players can
So, I like what they did. I guess they didn't spoil everything in this trailer. I like the
expect
surprise.
to encounter those new ingredients in every control point in Brooklyn. For players wanting a bigger challenge, increasing the global difficulty will also have an impact on the amount of ingredients that they encounter in the control points.
Oh,
Smart
okay.
cover returns in Battle for Brooklyn as a
Hold up. Smart cover? What? Division 1?
reimagined skill for PvE and PvP. Using the smart cover will reinforce cover, grant buffs to offense and defense, and enhance pulse resistance for all allies.
Pulse resistance for smart cover. Wow. Yeah, the meta is about to change in PvP. But why would you want to use pulse resistance in PvE? I don't know. Hey, it might have some more
You
benefits.
can choose between two variants, the Precision Smart Cover and
There it is right there. There it is right here. This is the skill. So hold up. Again, I'm pausing. I gotta read this. Precision Smart Cover launches, fires projectile drills into a surface, forms in nearby covers. Okay, it looks like it works the same way. You get damage to targets out of cover with this? What the hell? Yo, you got skill tier. Oh my god, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be crazy. Wow, Precision Smart Cover might be the new meta, guys. Y'all see all the buffs. Imagine putting into some skill tiers with this. What? They got to change. They got to have to tweak this in PvP.
the Fortified Smart Cover. Both variants have some stats too.
All right, boom. Look at this one. Fortify, launcher, fires, projectile. It can sound very similar. Same thing. It extra armor and resistance to immunity and stagger effects. Wow, so this gives you bonus armor. What? Explosive resistance, so GG for mortar builds, and it still gives you pulse resistance. This is going to be the best one. You get all. No, let's just go, bro. I'm excited.
In the DLC,
Let's go.
We have a new exotic.
Wait, he said.
Tuned differently for PvP. Fortified Smart Cover. Both variants have some stats
Hold
tuned
up.
differently for PvP.
All right, see, he said it will be tuned differently for PvE and PvP. There we go, bingo.
In the DLC, we have a new exotic mask called the
Ooh,
Catalyst.
what is
And
this?
it's actually perfect against the cleaners, as it gives bonus for
It sounds like it's gonna be Pharaoh's mask. That's what it sounds like from Division 1.
dealing and receiving status effect damage. So while burning, you can
Oh my god. Oh, hold
You
up.
can-
Oh, it rolls with hazard
Well-
protection and status effects. Ah, damn. That's bad, bro.
burning, you can
But
maintain
look at the description on that buff.
ADS without disruption. When doing the effect for the Catalyst, we wanted to invoke the feeling of a dying fire. So when you move, the air stokes the fires, causing the mask to flare up more and more the faster you go. But when you stop, the fire slowly dies and only smoke remains.
That's fire.
Battle for Brooklyn launches
Literally.
on May 27th, 2025. The DLC will be available on PC.
You heard that, guys? Y'all heard that?
Smoke remains.
Battle for Brooklyn launches on May 27th,
May 27th this year. Literally next month.
2025. The DLC will be available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. For those of you who already own The Division 2, Battle for Brooklyn will be available as a standalone product for €14.99. The Battle for Brooklyn Deluxe DLC will also be available, including exclusive cosmetics. You can visit Ubisoft Store to see the options and wishlist the DLC. If you have friends who don't own the game yet, let them know that the DLC will also be available for new players in our new Gold Edition and Ultimate Edition, giving them immediate access to the main game, Warlords of New York expansion, and the Battle for Brooklyn DLC in May. No matter through which edition you decide to get the DLC, it comes with a level 40 boost, allowing you to jump right into the Battle for Brooklyn campaign.
Level
and
40
50 stash
boost.
space slots, also accessible in the main game.
50 stash space slots. Yeah, again, we're getting more. We're getting more and more and more. I would love to see an inventory and a loadout increase. I mean, you said that last stream, but yo, we need that. We need that. Y'all bringing all those new pieces and gear. We need more inventory space and loadout space. But I definitely accept the stash space. Y'all gonna keep doing it. We need
Working
that.
on the Division 2 DLC was an exciting challenge for us.
We're thrilled to be bringing players back to New York, and we can't wait for you to play the Battle for Brooklyn DLC.
Thank you for watching. Now,
No,
let's
thank
go where
you.
it all began. And don't forget to mark your calendars. The rendezvous is planned for May 27th. See you in Brooklyn, agents.
And I'll see you there too. I'll see all y'all. You see it right there, May 27th. Y'all got the date. You got the price. I got some information. We probably gonna get more information as well. But this is cool. I feel like this is worth it. But we're gonna have to go back to this level 50 stuff, bro. Like I'm gonna have to make a video specifically on this. Y'all see that 44? Now I've always wanted to go to level 50. People always been like, "Oh, you go to level 50? You gotta reform our gear." And that's what I want to talk about. I want to know if, like, can we upgrade our old gear, or are we gonna have to reform for new gear? For me, it doesn't matter to me. I always love to reform for new gear. It's an RPG game. It's a looter shooter. You're not supposed to be playing with the same stuff 24/7 for 4 or 5 years, bro. It's time to reform. So if they giving us new ways to farm, or a level increase, as you see, which is a fact, I won't mind reforming for everything. It makes the game fresh again. When you play Division 1, they always added in a new gear score like every couple of updates. Nobody really got mad, but it's like after a while, when you don't increase the gear score, but after a while, when you don't increase the gear score to be exact, then people just get comfortable playing with the same stuff, and then they don't want to farm. They become lazy. So I feel like we need this. I feel like they missed out on the opportunity of explaining how this works in this trailer. Maybe we'll get more information about that down the line, but I feel like this is the main important thing. Is literally you going from level 40 to level 50. So this is very exciting. I'm very excited. I'm definitely gonna be dropping more information about this whenever they drop the little form, or just the internet copy online, so I can see. I can't even talk. This is so much to intake, you know what I'm saying? But if y'all enjoy, sorry for me pausing. Hey, it's my first time reacting to this as well. And if you're here, I really appreciate you. And if you made it to the end of this video, or to the part of this video, I really appreciate you. But that's it for this DLC. Well, from what we know, that'll probably be it for this video, because ain't nothing for me to talk about. I still got to get more information to know what I really want to speak about here. But yeah, it's your boy Zay. If you're new, leave a like. If you're a returning person, leave a comment. And if you're a hater, again, like I said in the beginning, I might gotta catch you in this DLC somewhere, and might gotta use that Catalyst mask, and use this smart cover too, bro. These skills is pretty interesting. But yeah, I'll catch y'all. Peace.